Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. Today we're going to be taking another quick look at SDAO here. I have noticed that it's been performing quite well, so I wanted to give a quick update to see how this performance is going and what we might be expecting to happen next. As we get into this video, if you find it useful and informative, hit the like button. I really do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, then do subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications, and in doing so you won't miss another update. Right, with all that said, let's get into some technical analysis here and take a look at what is going on with Singularity DAO and what to expect next, right? So the first thing I want to do is actually just jump over to CoinMarketCap and talk through some of the overall kind of things that are going on with SDAO, right? So Singularity DAO, currently at this point of recording the video, is up 16.8%. $3.55 is the price right now. This is knocking on the door of all-time highs, and we can shoot down here and we can see that the all-time high was only a few days ago, the 29th of August. It was $3.87. So right now we are pushing and pushing and pushing, so we're looking to see if we can get that across the line. Now the market capitalization is only 71.5 million, so really low market cap right now. Circulating supply, this is where things really get interesting, guys. We've got 20 million in circulating supply, with the maximum being 100 million. So not a lot of supply, guys, which means we're going to see significant push on price discovery as this project starts to seriously get some traction. Now, obviously, for those who do not know what Singularity DAO is, you have to do some research on it. Like, hands down, there's very few projects that are going to deliver you as much as this particular project. So do check it out. Dive in, go to SingularityDAO.ai. Check out everything that's going on there. We've done a few interviews with the CEO, 𝗕𝗖𝗔𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗦, so check those out. But basically, Singularity DAO helps you, the retail investor, make the most out of this space. Okay, you're going to be able to invest into the Dynasets, which is AI managed, and basically they're going to be able to rebalance the portfolios within the Dynasets of the cryptocurrencies. So you invest in the Dynasets invest in cryptocurrencies, and the AI machine learning will rebalance everything and make sure you get the maximum returns possible. So this particular project should be of high interest to almost all retail investors because it's going to help level the playing field. Check it out. You won't regret it. Right, with that being said, 71.6 million market cap, it keeps pushing up right now, is still incredibly low. We're not even at $100 million yet. And of course, once we start getting that market cap moving, we're going to start seeing a significant push. Now, obviously, market capitalization, for those who do not know, is a simple calculation. It's the current price, which obviously is fluctuating constantly, multiplied by the circulating supply. It's all it is. It doesn't actually mean that's the amount of money that's gone into the project. It's just a representation of the value of the circulating supply of cryptocurrency. Okay, and in this case, it's SDAO. So obviously, it's not a barrier to price discovery. It's not the amount of money that's gone into a project, and you could never liquidate the entire cryptocurrency of SDAO for 71.6 million because the price would drop too fast and you wouldn't be able to do it. You couldn't liquidate it all instantaneously because there isn't that much money sat in liquidity. Okay, so obviously we have to understand what it is and what it isn't, and what market cap is. It gives you a kind of a rough idea of if it is valuable or if it's not valuable. Right now, market cap being low, it tells me that SDAO is incredibly undervalued. Not only that, but the circulating supply, knowing that majority of it is kind of in the staking program. Obviously, if you haven't checked that out, SingularityDAO.ai, go over to the application that's in beta. You can stake. You're getting a pretty good return on your SDAO there as well. So I'm staking. Do recommend it. Check it out. And in doing so, you're going to earn a nice, juicy passive income in SDAO as well. So some of that circulating supply is already locked up in the staking and therefore is not actually available to purchase. So again, that helps fuel the price discovery. 20 million is absolutely tiny. Couple that with the fact that there is a squeeze on the supply. When the demand for this particular project comes in, the price is going to fly. I think $40 is a very, very reasonable area to put SDAO this cycle, but I could completely be wrong and it will completely get blown out of the water from there. So obviously there's a new project, a limited amount of technical data that go on in the charts, but fundamentally this one is definitely worth checking out if you haven't done so already. Now, when we get into the charts here, we can see that we are knocking in on this $3.70 Fibonacci area. This is the 1.618 area, and it basically just runs from the high to the low. And again, this is not 100% accurate because we have a limited amount of data, but it gives us some interesting targets. Right now, we are pushing back up after a recent correction on this daily. So again, we're looking now to get that motion back to the upside and take out this area and go after the all-time high from a few days ago. So right now, all that's looking pretty good. We're having the correction on the stochastic was overbought. It's not overbought on this daily chart anymore. So that's also working in our favor. When we throw on the volumes here, we can see the good volume coming in. There was a lot of volume on the sell coming down, but basically during this correction, after we had the peak of selling volume, we actually saw basically the volume drop down. That was actually helping to protect the price and prevent it from falling down any lower into these areas here. So actually we had the back test at this point. We went up, we took out the 618 or the 1.618, the pullback here, and now we're pushing on up to the all-time high. And we're doing this actually as we do this recording, which is quite good to see. So when we actually jump down into our hourly, right, and we take a look, obviously micro cap coin, not a lot of data kind of going on here, but we can see that like a rocket, our stochastic RSI has literally gone off the chart there, all the way up to 100. It's incredibly overbought right now. It's not slowing down. The volumes are actually still quite small on this hourly chart. So again, that volume can continue to grow as we push this a little bit higher. Like, this is the target up here. I'm going to quickly just mark that up with a horizontal ray. So we can see up here is where we're targeting to push up towards. Now, as we do this, it's more than likely going to find resistance in this area. So I am expecting a bit of a pullback just here. So I think if we're going to go a little bit higher, we might go to that line and then we'll see a pullback. I don't think we're going to get all-time highs today, but I think they are just around the corner. I think we're going to get a rejection, a pullback, and then an absolute moonshot back up to the upside where we go into new all-time high territory for this particular project. This one is something, guys, I think you all should be paying attention to. So much potential. And again, this comes as a spin-off of Singularity.net, another project that was incredibly undervalued, utilizing artificial intelligence. You know how much I love it. If you're not familiar with Singularity.net, check that out. You won't be disappointed there either. Obviously, Singularity DAO is a spin-off of Singularity.net, same AI, same brains and masterminds behind it all. And again, a new project, another spin-off from Singularity.net is going to be 𝗕𝗓. You're going to want to check that one out as well. And again, all of these guys are migrating over to the Cardano ecosystem from Ethereum because Haskell is a better language than Solidity. And again, if you're unfamiliar with what the differences are, check out the interview that we did with Dr. 𝗕𝗃𝗀𝗃 of Singularity.net, where we dive into all of the fantastic things that he is doing with Singularity.net, Singularity DAO, 𝗕𝗓, and of course the reasoning behind why moving from Ethereum to the Cardano ecosystem is so vital. On this particular note of Singularity DAO, watch out for this. It is going to absolutely blow your socks off. I think this is going to be a fantastic project. It's going to deliver fantastic results for so many retail investors. If you're not familiar, it's one that you have to prioritize your research on, in my opinion. Guys, hopefully you have found this brief update on Singularity DAO useful and informative. If you have, hit the like button. I really do appreciate that. If you are new, then make sure you subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications, and in doing so, you will be kept up to date with absolutely everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. With that said, done and out of the way, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.